Today we're gonna react to the making of Drake's Passion Fruit with Nana Rogues. I'm guessing. I don't know if I said that right. Hopefully I didn't say it wrong, but let's get into it.
The vibe is weird. Every time I explain to people, people look at me funny. So basically, when I made the beat, I was thinking of clouds. Like clouds in a jungle filled full of love. But not love from a girl, love from life and appreciation and just a nice, fluffy, bouncy dum dum dum. Do you hear it? If you hear the beat, you're gonna hear it again and be like, okay, he's not a madman.
Passionate from miles away, passive with the things you say, passing up on my always, I can't blame you, no.
I first got into producing in secondary school, which is high school. When I was like 13, 14, we would do music technology classes, music classes. And I'll just be in there as a hobby, just making beats. I didn't know I wanted to do music there and then, or be a producer there and then, but I knew I wanted to do music, I should say. I was very fortunate, actually. My mum's musical palette was crazy. She listened to Bob Marley, Kenny Rogers, Carpenters, African Ghana, like Daddy Lumba. Then you get the Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonders, all of those in the household every Sunday morning. It just comes out in the music, yeah. So I really have to thank her, to be honest. She's the plug.
I gotta learn how to play keys, man. I gotta learn how to play keys, man. Like, I can mess around with keys, but I gotta learn how to play keys.
When I was making a beat, it was just a vibe. I had, to be fair, when I was making a beat, I did think of Drake, but it was like, it's one of those ones when you're a producer, you make the beat, you think, oh, who am I gonna get on it? He was one of the guys, but I didn't make it for him. After the Brit Awards show last year, Drake came to the Section Boy show in Shoreditch, and that's where it started. So I was introduced to Drake, I sent music to Drake, but I didn't know it was Passionfruit until close to the release date. So it's crazy because I had no idea, and then bam, it just comes.
Hold on, fuck that. Fuck that shit.
So the intro on Passionfruit had nothing to do with me. That's all Drake's and his people's genius. All the Zoe Kravitz stuff, the Moody Man, they're geniuses, so whatever they add to a song is gonna work. So for Passionfruit, I started with the keys. I don't necessarily always start with the keys. It changes depending on how I feel. But on this one, I started with the keys.
There's something about them keys, bro.
This is it's an NNXT in Reason. I like these keys because they're not the conventional electric keys, but they sound really smooth. When I laid down the keys, I was thinking it needs more movement. So I added a house bass line. Nice little pattern here. So like an obvious house sound that a lot of house legends have used. I layered it as well with a high one. So I had all of these elements in the song and I was thinking it's missing something. This is a pad I actually made myself. Everything added together. So it just sounds nice. So all this, it's got body now. That's why I thought it's kind of big now. Added some hi-hats. Pretty simple groove. There's a shaker in there as well. I like to use these disco hi-hats when I'm making like funky dance songs because it gives it more of a live feeling. Nice soft 80s kick. And I thought the drums needed some movement, just something little, so I added the little percussion. Then I added the snares and all the other drums as well. a lot of disco music, a lot of funk music always have the claps and the little snare fills in every 8 or 4 bars. So I thought I'd add some myself. I added this vocal chop.
Ooh, I like that.
Pretty simple.
I like that.
There's a breakdown in the track where I added a moody piano. I thought the piano was very moody. It needs more of a nicer sound to it. And then I came with the iconic flute. This flute is an NXT flute. I added a distortion on there and also a reverb on there. And as you can see in the key roll, I pitch bended some of the notes. And altogether it sounds like this. With everything playing together, it also adds to the whole jungle, the clouds thing I was talking about. And that's basically like, apart from arranging, that's basically the basis of the track.
And another person that didn't overproduce a track, he added the pieces that was needed, and he said, "Hey, we got something." I'm trying to tell y'all, simplicity is the key when it comes to like producing.
I'll play you what I was going to add in there. You guys are the first people to hear this version, actually. When I finished this beat, I knew this was a good beat because I have a thing where I would listen to beats over and over again when I really like it, and this was one of them. So I knew it would be a big beat, I just didn't know how big or who would use it. And then by the grace of God, it became what it became.
Passionate from miles away. Passive with
Dope beat, man. Shout out to Nana Rogues, man. These videos also put me on the new producers, bro. You feel me? Like, just, getting familiar with the names and stuff, you got the obvious producers in the industry that but then you got a lot of them that's really dope that fly under the radar, though. So shout out to Nana Rogues, man. Dope beat. One of my favorite Drake songs, if I'm being honest. So to see how it was crafted, the mindset behind it, all that good stuff. I love these videos, man. Catch y'all in the next one.